Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. We're finally getting rain here in upstate New York. We need it so desperately. So thank goodness. Thank goodness for the rain. Yes, I'm working on more Bravos. I am working on more Bravos. They're a big hit. Um, I got a couple notes from parents saying they think it's a great idea. I got a couple notes from teachers saying they think it's a great idea. What they don't realize is I have to make them all. So, good morning, Lisa and Cindy and Karen and Margaret. And Frizzy B is in the house. Rebecca, Sassy Mary, good morning. Christine, I think I said it. Nope, Cindy. Sorry about that. Monique, good morning. Ginny, I love that name. Fun name. So good morning, everybody. Yes, so I've pretty much been working on the Bravos. I'm going to keep working on them while we chat. I found this shirt at the Salvation Army, and I love it. The reason I love it so much is because the school I work at, they're the owls. Their little elementary school, they're the owls. So I like it. So yesterday, good morning, Marianne. Yesterday was, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Katrina. That's really nice. Thank you. Um, Yesterday was a go visit my grandson day, which, gee, I suffered through that. So I'm sorry, I'm getting my chapstick out of my pocket. Um, so I get there and my daughter's not home yet. But so I get, I straighten up the house a little bit. Not that it was too messy, but I straighten it up a little bit. And then I wait. And his little face when he sees me, because he walks in and he's looking at mom, he's looking at mom because she's his whole world, which is amazing. And she sets him down in the chair and I go, oh, well, what are you doing in there? And his little face, he lights up and starts kicking his hands and I can't. So, ooh, cinnamon donuts. Yes, please, Christine. Yes, please. Um, so I got to play with him. You want to see? He got hold of my phone. Got hold of. Who am I kidding? I gave it to him. Hi. Hi to that baby. Is that baby in there? Hi, baby. Watch his little hand. Hi. He will do the. There it is. Hi, baby. Did you just wave to that baby? He's so cute. Now it's hard for me to keep the video up because he's kind of holding the phone and playing with the phone, and I'm trying to hold him on the couch because he is now very, very mobile. So he loves it. He grabs hold of my phone and he just puts his little face. So I figure every time I get there, at least if I have that video, he changes so much each week. It's amazing. Good morning, Dottie and Sandy. Good morning. Good morning, Lynn. Yes, he is he's something. And my kiddo's doing all right as that mom thing. She's doing all right with that. So yeah, so you guys, I'm getting rain where I am, but my sister Linda, there's snow up by her. Lynn, what are you going to do when you move to warmer temperatures? Yeah, Margaret. I was thinking about that because if I had had a phone like that when my daughter was younger, I would have needed a separate phone to use as a phone because I would have just been recording her all the time. Sugar, oh, honey, honey, good morning, sugar. There is sugar in our coffee this morning, everybody. Well, thank you, Dottie. Thank you. I was very, very young when I had her, so we kind of grew up together. 21 with a newborn is woo. But I wouldn't change a thing, So yeah, here I am. Let me show you. 5, 6, 7, hold on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I did just put out a Bravo video, how to make Bravo. I told the story real quick and then I showed how to make him. But let me show you what I worked on. Hey, Lynn, check this out. Don't fall asleep yet. I want you to see this. This is for Natalie for the wedding. You guys, this is my niece that I'm making this for is going to be Linda's daughter-in-law. So, Lynn, check it out. I should have it done by Christmas. By Christmas. I'm loving it. And Margaret, I have decided that I'm going to use that yarn to make myself. I'm going to make myself something with it. I might make myself a shawl because this is just, it's so pretty. It's coming and it's such an easy pattern. It just goes really quick. So that's that. And then my blanket that I'm actually making for myself. Here's where I'm at. So I figure after I do the blue, okay, I'm going to go back to the green and then the brown and then the orchid, and that'll make it big enough. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just want to wrap. This is the kind of day it is, you guys. This is what I want to do. Here's how I want to be today. For the whole world, I just want the whole world to see me wrap like this. It's such a good blanket. I love it. I do need it this morning. But yeah, so that So anyway, aren't you glad I do my hair for you guys? So yeah, to make it the right size for my bed, I'm going to do the blue, and then I'm going to go right back and reverse it and do the green, the brown, and then the orchid. So I am using Burnett blanket. And all it is I chained 120, and it's just double crochets. I'm using an 7. I'm using a 7mm hook. Yep, because I'm using this one. And it's just double crochets. That's all it is. So I just can't wait to get done with it. It's so nice. But I've got other things. I've got Bravos to do. Well, good morning, Miss C. Grace is sitting, for those of you that don't know, Grace is my sun bunny. Excuse me. Grace is sitting on my dashboard right here. She's with me at all times. And I love her. Almost as much as I love Miss C. So, sorry, I almost forgot. Yesterday, I got some yarn. Good morning, Jeanette. I got some yarn yesterday that I had ordered. I am so disappointed in Joann's. I just can't. So the yarn that I got was smushed into these little bags and stuffed in my mailbox. But let me show you. Sorry, I'll show you what I got yesterday. Part of my order. It's not my whole order. So I got this thinking of my sister Linda, because the color is, it's lionbrand.com. It is a 4-weight, and the colorway is olive. So there you go. I got 2 of these. Sorry, my throat's doing it again, guys. I can't. And then look at this one. This is Mandala. Is that also? Yeah. Mandala gradient, because I really love the gradient colors. 295 yards. I don't know if I told you that. They just call this yellow. I love you too, Lynn. Pretty color, right? I got 2 of those. And I thought I ordered 2 of these, but I only received 1. So I love you. So this is, I only got 1 of these. I think I ordered 2, but I only received 1. Hold on. You did not need to hear that. So this is just black. Boy, they're very basic on the names of them, but they're pretty colors. I mean, you put them all together, they're really pretty. So I don't know what I'm going to make with them. I just saw them and it was the Joann's sale. Somebody asked yesterday who's having a sale. I'm like, Joann's is, but you'll never get your stuff. So then on the way to my daughter's house, she had asked me to check the Salvation Army, all the Salvation Armies, for a pre-lit tree like I have. Because now with the baby, she doesn't want a real tree in the house because she just doesn't. So I stopped in the Salvation Army. Now, that big bin of yarn that they had, that I always was telling them, I'll clean up for you, I'll organize it, this and that. Well, here's the deal. They let somebody else organize it and they did a terrible job. They didn't put like colors together. They didn't put, all they did was grab a handful and stuff it in a bag. So anyway, so that whole bin is, I look through it to see if there's anything, but there's not. So I'm walking through the store looking for fun t-shirts or whatever. I see you, Sassy Mary. I'm not acknowledging it. No. Yeah, you know why it starts today, Mary? So that you'll get it by Christmas. I do have to go to Michael's and I'll tell you why. But anyway, so I'm walking through the rest of the Salvation Army and there's a basket, you know, a shopping cart of stuff that they've tagged, but they haven't put out yet. And I see this laying in there and I'm like, first of all, it's a hank. That catches my attention right away. So I pick it up and I read it. And it is distributed by Estelle in Canada. Cassell Yarns. Hold on, I'm trying to get this dang sticker off so I can show you. Distributor of fine yarns, Cascade Yarns. Cascade 220 Heathers. Here's the, okay. There's 5 of them in the cart. $0.99 a hank. Yep. So the first thing I did was I Googled it. This exact hank is $11.95. So it is 100% Peruvian Highland wool, 220 yards, made in Peru. So I got 5 of these. This one unhanked, but that's fine. All at 99 cents a piece. Right? I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I know I wanted this. 99 cents a piece for something that's $11.99. Like right now, if I were to try to buy another one of these, it'd be $11.99. So the yardage is 220 yards. Well, I know that, Sugar, but I wanted to know how good of a deal I was getting. Oh, I knew I was getting it. I just wanted to be able to say how good I was. Oh, let's see if they're all the same lot. 7006. Well, how does this one not have a lot on it? All right, hold on. The lot on these is folded under or ripped off. I don't know. I can't tell you if they're all the same lot because that's the only one with the lot on it. Oh, there it is. No. All right, so this is lot 24K98. Yep, 24. No, so look at that. Maybe that's why. Good morning, Kimberly. Maybe because they're each a different lot. Nope, this one is the same. So I've got three of them that are the same and two of them that are on their own. But still, it's brown. I don't see a difference in the color of the brown. So I'm excited. I want to find something to make out of it. Even if it's just a nice hat and scarf. Oh, I could make the cowl for my brother. I already made him one, but I could make him another one. Yes, I could. They'd be very warm, Margaret. So that happened. I found a Christmas tree for my daughter, but I didn't like it, so I didn't buy it for her. It wasn't what I was looking for. Yeah, so he would be really super warm with this. I got to break out my whirligig thing. Swift. I call it a whirligig because that's what it is. Good morning, Amber. You missed my yarn find. But, sorry, I need to see what this text says. Okay. All right. So, anyway, I'm not driving to Schoharie tonight in the rain and the snow. Anyway. Yeah, I saw that Christmas tree. That's pretty. I could also use it for my block party, but I do got to get my whirligig out and I gotta cake it up. Let's cake it up a little. There we go. You guys, I'm running out of room. I'm blaming Sassy Mary for the fact that I'm running out of room. What? You guys. Well, so here's the deal. I have to get, now Margaret, hear me out. I have to buy some yarn because my Pebble Beach poncho, I wore that to work yesterday. And one of the other lunch ladies liked it so much, she ordered one from me. So I do need to make a poncho. Miss C. If some, and it's at Premier Yarns. Well, I think I'm going to try Michael's so I can use my, yeah. All right, Amber, we'll be here. So I think I'm going to go to Michael's. I've never shopped at Premier, Miss C. Not that I need to do this, but let's just take a look. Premier Yarns, look at that. They have a website. Imagine that. Shop our weekly deals. What are you doing? So wait a minute. Cannot combine discount codes. Limited deal. $5 off 49, 10 off of 65, 20 off of 99. The discount will automatically apply. Oh, yeah, those are some pretty. Yeah, but I can't. I got to go to Michael's. The reason I got to go to Michael's is because I need to use I need to use my rewards so I can buy the yarn. Now, the woman that ordered the poncho from me, she said she wanted it in greens. So she wanted it kind of the same as the one I did, and she wanted it in greens. So we will see what I can come up with. She's offering me $50 for the poncho, and I think I'm going to be okay with it because if I can get my first order out at the school and someone else sees it and likes it, maybe that one would be the gateway, if you will, the gateway poncho for others to order. So we'll see how that works. Miss C, I can't. So yeah, I'm going to not look at Premiere right now. And plus I just missed all of their, so wait a minute. Sorry. A weasel? Rebecca, if someone asked me to do a weasel. So the weasels I'm thinking are white, but those might be ferrets. I would go with a lighter brown, or maybe even two different colors, like a darker brown up top and a lighter brown on the belly. That's just a fun question. Yeah, so bag sales. All right. I mean, just in case I wanted to see bag sales. Premier Yarn bag sales. Sale. Click. Bag deals. That's a little too easy. So there's 3 in a bag. Yeah, that is too easy. Let's go down here. Good morning, Ellen. Yeah, I would do two-tone, or even like a really light tan on the belly, almost a white. Or a top. Sunita, good morning. How are you? Marianne, the keeper of the thumbs. How are we doing with the thummies? Everybody smashing the thummies? Well, that's awesome. So I would do Google Images, excuse me, and take a look at what they have, but I would go with two-tone brown. Because, I mean, a ferret is in the weasel family, right? They're long, and you could probably make one on the Addy. Of course, you're talking to me about amigurumi. You talking? So are you sure you want my advice on that? I'm just saying. I don't know if you can count my Bravos as an amigurumi, but oh, okay. I don't think the weasel would be that difficult. It's going to be a long tube with legs, right? My daughter had a ferret. Only for a minute, though. She was like watching it for somebody. I didn't like it. They were smelly. I mean, I love all animals, but I didn't like having a ferret in the house. Only misfits. Good morning, Granny D. I am not just a misfit. It's too fun. I thought I've done 5 of these. How am I not? How many Bravos have I already done? 230. 230. And now I need to do some extra because the kindergartners were in the lunchroom when we were talking about Bravo. And now they want one. So I've given away close to 100. 110 maybe. Yeah. The thing is, the first graders, like, they've been polite. They've been the best ones, to be honest. And the fifth graders have been the worst. It's just so many. I am a Bravo making machine. Yes. Yes, I am. Like I said, I've got it down to under 3 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, Grandma D. I just didn't like, it was too much like having a rat in the house. And I do love all animals, but I don't want a rat in the house. And it was very tough. And to me, pets should be snuggly cute. And I'm sure, yeah, that's exactly it, Rebecca. I had one kid actually try to snatch my Bravo off of my lanyard. It's like, what are you thinking? I can't. So yesterday I had a moment. I took Fritzy out. If anybody's new and they don't know Fritzy, he's my little dog. Speaking of devils, Moogle Boogle, come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. Here's my Diggly Dunkums. Here he is. So anyway, I had him out on the yard yesterday. And all of a sudden, I look up and an adult eagle was legit. It was flying over, but looking down at our yard where this little one was playing. So I scooped him up. I scooped him up real quick, didn't I? Because we can't have his little self out there when an adult bald eagle is out there. They can pick him up in a heartbeat. Huh, Smuggles? Yeah. I love you. Yeah, so that scared me a little bit. But as you can tell, he's just fine. Oh, autocorrect's the best when you're sending messages. He's not spoiled at all, you guys. Not spoiled at all, are you? All right, you want to get down? Doesn't look like he wants to get down. You are getting a little heavy though, buddy. Here's the problem. This is the time of year when I'm more apt to hibernate than to exercise. So I'm going to have to hide the cat's food so this little one can't get into it. Aw. Well, thank you, youngest. He is a good puppy. And after work, you and Mom are just going to snuggle the whole rest of the day. You want to get down? Here. There you go, baby. All right. Jonathan. Well, thank you, Jonathan. This is very nice of you. And Fritzy loves compliments. So thank you. Yeah, so I have a bag of Bravos ready to go to work with me. Yeah. Oh, this one, that little face, I know. He's just so sweet. He's quite the snuggler. Really good coffee. I'm going to be really sad when it's over. And I can tell Fritzy's getting bored. I mean, think about it. In the summer, we're at the farm 4 days a week, and he's running, and he's playing with the other dogs, and he's constantly going. And now we get here. I have his fur on my nose. Now we get here, and he's just kind of hanging out on the couch. You know, every once in a while, we'll go out for 5 minutes or something out in the yard. He does the lean. We'll go out in the yard for just a couple minutes, but it's not like it is at the farm, you know. He can't just run like he does there. So I try to get him out, but I'm not an outdoor person when it comes to cold or inclement weather. And plus I got the river on this side. And granted, it's a private dirt road on that side, but it's still a road, and I don't want him just running around. And he doesn't like to be on a lead. And so if I'm walking him, he hops up in his stroller. That is so funny, Margaret. Yeah, Fritzy just, he would sit right here all day if I let him. So, and for his own health, he needs to drop 2 pounds. He knows I'm talking about him. He does not like it. So I know, and for my own health, I got to drop 30, but who's counting? I am, apparently. So I'm trying to do like 25 of these a night. It's under an hour. Just get them done. So yeah, it's terrible. My problem with Fritzy laying on my legs is my restless legs syndrome. So my legs are always jumping, kicking, and Fritz gets mad. He gets mad because he wants to sit still and mom's not sitting still. So he lays up here where I don't. Yeah. Oh, I just got that done the other day, Marianne. Have a great day. Yeah, restless leg is the worst. It happens to me anytime. Like right now, it's not bothering me, and I don't know why. But anytime I sit still, my legs are jumping. Hello, Louise. So let me ask you this, Frizzy. Do you take Rapinarol for it? Probably too much information. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But that's what I take, but it makes me sleepy. So I'm either jumpy feet or sleeping. It's one of those things. That's the only reason I asked. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's one or the other. Like when we're camping and my siblings are all sitting out around the fire, if I take, yeah, right, we need an exercise group. If I take my meds, I'm going to go to bed at like 9 o'clock. If I don't take my meds, my brother yells at me to hold my feet still. So it's one of those. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Welcome. So it's a catch-22, but it is what it is, right? So, and I'm only telling you this because I'm only telling you this next piece of information. Yeah, because it may affect my schedule, and Margaret, I may need you to step in. But every 5 years or so, I battle with kidney stones. And I usually ended up going in for a procedure to get them, you know, exploded. And I'm starting to feel it. So, Margaret, I may be reaching out to you to fill in Coffee with Kim for those. Just letting you know. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But if you notice I'm not here within the next couple weeks, it could be because I'm having that procedure done. Nothing to worry about. I've done it a billion times, but still annoying. I've done childbirth and kidney stones. Kidney stones are worse. Much, much worse. Yeah. So, oh, hold on. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 47 degrees.
There you go. Thank you, Margaret. I do know that. And I feel really good knowing that if I can't be here, you know, at least you're here to talk to people. I know it's silly, but I just want you guys to have a good start to your day, and I know you'll do it. So yeah, kidney stones are horrible. I have, like I said, both childbirth and kidney stones, and I would have another child in minute before I'd have that. And the problem is my daughter also is prone to them. So she's had them twice. I've had them about 5 times. And it literally is like almost every 5 years. I never actually end up, well, one time I ended up in extended stay in the hospital. Because for some reason, this one time, they decided to try to make me pass them on my own instead of dissolving them. So anyway, I just noticed over the past couple of days, I'm like, I'm feeling it. So I actually have the website for my urologist up. When we're done here, I'm going to call him and make an appointment. Yeah. Yeah, Margaret, that's it. So good times. At least I know it. You know what I mean? At least I can, like, I'm going, and it hurts. I can feel my kidney hurting. And I'm like, okay, here it comes. Time to call him, get it before it gets too bad. So, and there's that. And I'm only telling you guys because, like I said, if you don't see me here, Margaret will be here. You will be in good hands with Margaret. She's not only my Jiminy Cricket, she's my, what is it, Allstate? You're in good hands with Allstate? You're in good hands with Margaret. Yeah, oh no, it's a pain. And the thing is, it's a pain that you can't really do anything about. You can't, no Tylenol's going to stop it. No, nothing stops it. It's just there, and it's going to punch you in the stomach until it's done. So, yes, you're in good hands with Margaret. Margaret, I actually thought of another thing about you the other day. You're like my duct tape. If Margaret can't fix it, it's not broken. Leave it alone. So you're my duct tape as well. Aren't you so glad you met me, Margaret? Oh my goodness, I can't. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's Granny D, it's just, the thing is, I could probably change a lot of my eating and drinking habits, but I just don't, and that's my own fault. So, it's my own, what is that, your own row to hoe? You're my duct tape. You're glad you met me? Well, thank you, Margaret. I'm blessed to have you guys here too. Oh, that is such good coffee. I'm going to be sad when it's over. Oh, man, I forgot the hook. What is the matter with me? See, that's what I get for talking. You'd think I'd have this down by now. But instead, I'm just chibber-chabbering. So I actually no, I don't drink orange juice ever. I don't like orange juice. Here's the thing. They gave me a whole thing for your diet. You're not supposed to eat spinach. You're not supposed to drink seltzer water or soda. Coffee can cause them. It's just a matter of what they're made up of. When they pull them out, they'll tell you, hey, this is what they're made up of, so you should take this out of your diet. And no, I don't really drink any juice, which is weird. I should, but I don't. But I did say last night I need to start drinking more water. No spinach. Isn't that weird? Spinach is really high in iron, and the iron, the last time they dissolved the stones, yeah. Last time they dissolved the stones, they broke it down and told me what they were made out of, and a lot of it was iron and calcium. So I had to be really careful for both of that in my diet. And, I'm really good for like 6 months. I'm like, oh, I can't have that. Oh, I can't have this, da-da-da-da-da. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna. And then I suffer. It takes 5 years, and then I suffer. So you guys don't feel bad for me. It's my own fault. I'm 58 years old. I should learn. I should learn. So Karen, my mom couldn't have grapefruit juice because of a medication she was on. And she felt really sad. She really loved her grapefruit juice, and she couldn't have it. But I guess there's some prescriptions that grapefruit itself reacts with. Who knew? Yeah. And she was sad because she really loved that. It was pink grapefruit juice. She really loved it, and she couldn't have it. She did have her orange juice. Yeah. Is that what it is, Lisa? Yeah, so whatever it was, Mom couldn't have her her favorite juice. She was a little disappointed. She had that orange juice. So here's the thing. We'd take Mom out to breakfast or lunch. For breakfast, she would always order orange juice. She'd take one sip and do this. And we knew right away that it was just too sour. So we knew better. And then she would order soup. First bite. Ah, this is cold. I wish my sister Linda was still here because she could vouch for it. Never take Mom out. Never let Mom order soup when she was. Yeah. See, now I love to eat oranges and grapefruits, but I'm not a big juice person. I normally have, you know what? I'm going to order grapefruits because I normally have oranges or grapefruits in the house because I love to I will peel and eat a grapefruit just like I will an orange. So I want to get them. And I love the vitamin C, so I will absolutely put them back in my house. But I have a nice, on the counter, I usually have a bowl of fruit, bananas and apples and pears and, so that sometimes apple cider, I like apple cider. I could never, after I had my daughter, I could never drink apple juice or eat applesauce because to me that was baby food. So from the moment I had my daughter on, I could never eat. I'd make applesauce, but I wouldn't eat it because it was baby food. I don't know. Oh, you guys, I have a mystery that I need you to solve for me. Okay? It's going to be a weird one. It's about food. So here's the deal. A lot of you know I have been making food for my grandson. Okay? I have been cooking the chicken, chopping it up, cooking the beef, chopping it up, the vegetables, pureeing them up, and the bananas and fruit and stuff, right? Mixing it together. So I made my daughter, I bought a package of chicken breasts, I believe. Yeah, chicken breast. The tenders, the chicken tenderloins, the little strips. So I put them in my air fryer. Hear me out. This was all I did. I lined the air fryer with aluminum foil, the basket, so it wouldn't drip down. I put the chicken on it, and I cooked the chicken till it was done. That's all. About 16, 17 minutes at 375, okay? Came out perfect. The chicken looked fine. I chop it up into little teeny bite-sized pieces, and I seal it using my food saver. I seal it into 1 ounce packages for my daughter just to grab and feed the baby. She took out one of the packages of chicken, okay? Put it in the microwave to heat it up for like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. It sparked like there was metal. It sparked like there was a fork in the microwave. So she called me. She's like, how did you cook the chicken? And I told her, and she's like, it's sparking like there's metal in it. So I was like, it's got to be your microwave. It's not, because she uses that to heat up his bottles, his whatever. It's just that chicken is sparking. Anybody have any ideas? And I looked to see if there was aluminum foil stuck to it. There's not. And it's just that chicken. Like I cook the ground beef the same exact way. I put it, no, it's not, Sandy. We looked. No, it's not in the package. She took it out of the package I did, poured it in one of his little bowls that she always heats stuff up, put it in the microwave, and it sparks. So I said to her, I was thinking, Sandy, I looked all over for the piece of aluminum. So no aluminum, no. So I'm thinking, so I took a package back from her that was still in the freezer. Yeah, Michelle. So I took a package back that was still in the freezer that I had given to her, and I put it in my microwave and it sparked. So there's something. Is that what you think it is? But in every single piece, like I chopped it up. I took a whole pound of chicken and put it into 1 ounce packages, and every single one of the packages sparks. So I'm going to try 2 things. I'm going to get ground chicken next time, and I'm going to try parchment paper. Alexa, put parchment paper in my cart.
The top result is Amazon Basics parchment paper, 90 square feet roll. It's $6.82. With delivery by tomorrow. I added it to your Amazon cart for review. To purchase, say buy it now.
I won't have her buy it now. But I'm thinking somehow. But the thing is, Margaret, I use the same.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, stop. I use the same foil, the same air fryer to do the ground beef. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, so now I will use parchment paper now and see. But I'm going to get ground chicken, ground turkey, and I'll give that to him for next week. But I just thought it was so weird, you guys. So I said to her, all right, because I just didn't want it to drip through the basket and, get all over the burners. It was just the weirdest thing. I'm like, throw it out. You're not feeding the baby that, But 10. I don't know. It was weird. And I felt bad, Okay. All right. Yeah, because I was like, give me it all. Give me it all. Throw it out. You're not. Mm-mm. It was just that because I bought 2 packages of chicken that day. So maybe something did get in it. I don't know. But it really was upsetting. So for the next couple of times, I'm just going to do ground chicken and ground turkey. And that way it's less work for me. And I can just heat it up in one of my skillets. I don't have to put it in the air fryer. But I needed that parchment paper because it's coming up on time for holiday cookies anyway. So there's a good question. Okay, 2-part question. Who does holiday baking? And thank you, Bibi. Who does holiday baking, and what kind of cookies do you make? Or what kind of baking do you do? My big one is chocolate jumbles and mini cheesecakes. What about you guys? I also do the thumbprints. I like the thumbprints with raspberry jelly. They're like a shortbread cookie. You guys do? So what's your favorite ones? Scones and baklava. So I hear, Miss C, that scones and baklava travel very well when you ship them to New York. I'm just saying. Pizzelles. I love pizzelles. Sugar cookies. Yup. Chicken rolls. 3 different types of Polish yum. So all of you, my Happy Mail address is in the thing. If you want to just go ahead and, just in case you want me to see what you kidding. I'm kidding. Gingerbread cookies. Yeah. So the chocolate jumbles, do y'all know what I'm talking about with the chocolate jumbles? So they're they're definitely a cookie for adults because they're made with brewed coffee, and they've got cinnamon, and they've got clove, and I just love the chocolate jumbles. And I make them every year. They are a pain in the buttocks. Cherry pies, apple pie. I'm just saying it would be so easy to just, seal them up in a box and ship them. So when my daughter first got her first real job, I would make a huge platter of about 6 or 7 different types of cookies. Ooh, yum, ginger snaps. And I would bring them in, like the 7-layer bars, the mini cheesecakes. Ooh, how about Buckeyes? Does anybody else make Buckeyes? I love Buckeyes. Molasses, ooh. And there's molasses in those chocolate jumbles, Christine. Yum. See, like I said, if anybody just kind of wants to send it up. I love Buckeyes, yeah. They're a big hit too, the Buckeyes, when you make them, people, because I try to make them small enough so that they're bite size, and you just pop them in your mouth. If anybody doesn't know what a Buckeye is, it's peanut butter, confectioner's sugar. You form them into balls, and you dip them in a dark chocolate. Yeah, Buckeyes are the best. They were always a big hit. Those and my miniature cheesecake were the best. BB, I make homemade cranberry sauce. It's actually got cranberries and oranges and a tart apple, some walnuts. I love my homemade cranberry sauce. The problem is nobody else eats it. So I either have to make a really, really small batch, or I'm eating it forever. I love my cranberry sauce. I do also like the stuff that's shaped like a can. Don't get me wrong, I like that too. But I do love my cranberry sauce. Peppermint candy cane cookies, yes please. Peanut butter kisses, yup. Russian tea, see now you guys. I'm just saying, we could have a cookie exchange. Freeze it, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Margaret, they sound a lot alike. Yep. I also do dipped pretzels. So I'll take either long pretzel rods or those skinny sticks. If it's the skinny little sticks, I just take the chocolate and do this over top of it, and it gets a nice little pattern. You do white chocolate, regular chocolate. You can do all colors. So I'll do dipped pretzels as well. But there's so many. Touche. Touche, Missy. I love shortbread cookies. I tried to do, there were these almond ones. They're kind of like shaped like a moon. They've got actual pieces of almond on them. I can't think of the name of them, but I actually made a cookbook. I made a cookbook for my daughter one year, and I went through and I made every recipe in the cookbook, took a picture of the recipe, and then wrote down the recipe for her, and I had it all made into a book. It was really cool. It was called Big Flavors, Small Kitchen, and I gave it to my daughter for Christmas. I gotta find that. I gotta find. When I was cleaning out Mom's house, I found a copy of it because I had made one for Mom. But what I did was I found every different, it was all different. It was breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. And I made like 4 or 5 different things from each section. And I had the table, I set it out, I took a picture of it. I'm going to have to look that up for you guys, see if I can find it. I thought he was whining at me, sorry. But yeah, it's fun. I really, I mean, that's a day when you're on your feet all day long, right? I gotta look for it, BB. I gotta find it. It was years ago. I'm talking maybe 10 years ago I made it. So I'm gonna look it up in my archives and see if I can find it and show it to you guys. By the way, my Bravo book came back that I need to do some editing on it. The pages didn't quite center well, so they told me I had to do a little bit of editing, so I'm going to be doing that as well. It's not in the basement. It's not in the basement. That's too funny. I might have it on my external hard drive. I have to look that up. No, I'm not going back in the basement. I'm done there for a while. By the way, you guys, don't forget Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock, I do have my live craft along. We're going to be making a swag for the front door. I'm going out Saturday to Schoharie to pick up all the greens for it. It's going to be fun. I think it'll be really fun. So Christmas crack, yes. Love that too. Saltines, yes, yes, yes. Love that. Oh, a quick story. I know we're at 56 minutes, but a quick story. I think I probably already told you guys, but I'm going to do it. Be there or be square to my live. I made bark one year. You know how you take the chocolate and you melt stuff in it and you stir it all up and you break it off. And I was making so many things, and I had a really tiny kitchen. I was making so many cookies and platters. I was doing a platter for my work, a platter for River Life's work, a platter for my daughter's work. So I was running out of room to cool things off. So I took the bark and I set it out on the back deck. And when I went to get it, there was a squirrel sitting in it. Literally sitting in the middle of it, just eating, looking at me like, what? Thank you. Thanks for the Christmas cookies, lady. So I didn't have bark that year. That's all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah. I opened the door. I'm like, what the? And the squirrel's like, thanks. Oh, he was so happy. He had nuts and chocolate and peanuts and you name it. He had everything in there. All right, you guys, I got to get myself going. I got to finish these Bravos, get some eyeballs on them, and get myself going. I got to find that. Hopefully by tomorrow I will have that cookbook for you. All right, I'm out of here. You guys, thank you so much for starting your Thursday with me. If you're in the cold weather, stay warm. If you're in the warm weather, I'm jealous. Have a great day, everybody. And remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a great day.